I'm sure many of you, just like me, have been wondering how to actually have a flexible business that actually adapts to our lifestyles. How can we do what we love while earning a living, while getting everything that we need to be doing done? How can we build a lifestyle, a dream lifestyle that many of us chase, but we're not sure how to get there? And I wanted to make a little live about this because I've been researching entrepreneurship, because I'm thinking about what does it take to build a business that is a one-person business, where you can earn $1 million in revenue every year and only work 2 to 4 hours a day. And it definitely is possible. And I've done some research on it, and I want to share some of the things that I found with you. So why is flexibility so crucial? Because we want a business model that allows us to pivot and to adapt, and that can, make the difference between merely surviving and thriving in our businesses. So we want to look at a business that fits in seamlessly into our life, that helps us to offer us the freedom and the independence that we crave. So let's look at what does it mean to have a flexible business. I mean, when you have a flexible business, it means that there's a structure that supports you and your personal goals and the lifestyle choices that you make in your life. But it also ensures that your business is robust and it's profitable. So living the life of your dreams while earning a living. And for many of us, it is business that supports us while we are doing ministry. So it starts with things like assessing your personal priorities. So personal priorities is things like your lifestyle. Are you looking to create more time for you and with your family? Like for me, I am a homeschool mom, so I need time with my family. I need time to do those things. Do you want the freedom to travel? If you want the freedom to travel, obviously you will have to have kind of a location freedom job where you are not tied to location. Perhaps you're looking for a more work-life balanced schedule. And we need to look at all these priorities that we want for us in our business to make these decisions and to cast a vision for our future. Let's say you're not there yet where you feel like you can have this entrepreneurship, but we can for certain work towards it, where we say, this is the 3-year vision that I'm casting for my business. And that's certainly what I'm casting for my business. And it's also the next step. So, step number 1 is finding yourself again, doing the create a beautiful life, so you can kind of cast a vision for your life. And then finding out that, hey, that I can go from rock bottom to rock solid. I can actually build something that I'm proud of, that is my calling, that utilizes my spiritual giftings, and I can serve others. And in that, I can learn to find the people that resonate with me and with my values, and that way basically building my tribe and building my audience, and also through iterating your message and finding out what you're passionate about, what your experience and skills are, what your life lessons and capabilities are, the things that you've went through in life, but that God has placed on your life to actually teach you something, to give you unique tools and capabilities so that you can one day help others. So basically taking all of that and learning how to sell that, how to sell your expertise. Let's say you've been in a profession for all your life, taking the skills that you've learned in your profession and creating something on the side where you can use that when you retire, or when you say that, listen, I'm starting to create a side hustle because I need the extra money, or I'm starting a side hustle because I don't see myself in this profession for another 5 years. I want to do my own thing. I want to start my own business. Then you need to start thinking about, how to do that, how to build the tribe, how to find your business voice, so that you can build this up even before you resign, so that you can learn to sell your expertise, build the courses, build the coaching programs that you need, so that when you start making that transition, that you are financially secure, that you have a thriving coaching business by the time you do that. And then comes the problem, and this is where I'm also exploring, is now that you've got the coaching program, you've got the coaching business, how do you actually live the life of your dreams while running the business of your dreams? It's a bit of a clash there, unless you think about the thing of entrepreneurship, where you can build the business of your dreams while living the life of your dreams, and do that all together. So I hope I'm making sense. So if you're watching this, or if you're catching this on the replay, just say "makes sense" and #replay. So yeah, there's a lot of things we need to think about. Another thing that we need to think about is we need to choose the right business model. So if you want location freedom, for instance, you can't really think about having a brick and mortar business where you need to be at your brick and mortar business every day. You need to think about a business model that helps you to have that flexibility, where you don't need that physical presence. So think about online businesses, think about e-commerce stores, digital marketing, consulting, and that offers you a lot of location and even time freedom. So talking about offline businesses, we might require a physical presence, and that makes it less adaptable, because if you're not there, then the business doesn't go on. Or let's say you're creating something, then when you're not creating, you're not earning money. So looking at how we can automate certain things in our business, not losing the human, still not losing our humanness, and what makes us human, and the connection, but automating things that are repetitive, so that it saves you time, so that you can spend more time on the things that you really love doing for your clients, and in the creative work that you're trying to put out for your business. Then another thing is leveraging technology. So there's so much technology out there. I'm just thinking about something like ChatGPT. If you are not using ChatGPT or a similar product yet, you are wasting time that you could really spend on so much other things. ChatGPT helps save lots and lots of time by giving us workflow ideas. Let's say I'm trying to set something up on my CRM. I can go on my ChatGPT, and I can say, hey, I'm on this CRM and I'm not sure where to go, and I want to set up this, and I want to integrate that, and I want to do this. Then ChatGPT will give me like a to-do list, like first go there, do this, click that. And even with my content creation, if I'm not sure what to do, then I go to ChatGPT and I ask frameworks. I ask it to help me research a subject. It even can suggest places to go and look for resources. So leverage technology, not just AI, but leverage things like automation tools like your CRM systems, your email marketing software, your social media schedulers that can actually save you time and help you to streamline your operations. Now, I'm starting to integrate a full CRM system that has email marketing software in it, and also, to help me really schedule out my social media and things like that, so that I can streamline my operations. Because what I've realized is you get to a point where you have your coaching business, and then there's just not more hours in the day, because you need to attract your audience, you need to nurture them, and you need to sell to them, you need to actually keep your customers happy, and upsell them and all those things. And then it gets to a point where there's so many tasks and you can't keep up with everything. And that's a point where you need to decide that this is a point where I need to start automating things and streamlining, getting processes and systems for the way I'm doing things so that it can be easy and it can be effortless. It also helps you to really um, not miss people in the cracks, because if you do everything manually, I can guarantee you're losing money somewhere on the table, because some days you're so busy and you don't email back a client, or some days you're so busy and you forget to send the DM to the lead. And you lose out on business because people need to they need the responses and stuff quick, because they make decisions and they want the answers and they want the stuff that they want ASAP. They don't want to wait for it for a week or 2 weeks until you're ready, or until your workload has subsided. So just think about things like a kid getting sick. When your child is sick, I mean, you can't, if you leave everything in your business, then you're, number one, you're in a backlog, you need to catch up, and things are falling apart. So you need to automate stuff so that you can have a bit more time and money freedom. All right, so leveraging technology. All right. So yeah, basically it comes down to building a flexible business that adapts to our lifestyle. Is about creating this structure in our life that actually supports our personal and our professional goals, and leveraging these technology, the outsourcing tasks. Think about something like a VA that could assist you managing our time effectively, through things like the Pomodoro technique, time blocking, things like that. I've recently started doing something where one of my mentors that I'm following on YouTube says that he's actually logging his deep work. So I started to do that. From today, I'm logging my deep work. So I say from this hour to this hour, I've done this in my business, so that I can see what I'm putting out and what I've done. Because, otherwise you just get lost in the busy work. There's so many things that needs to get done that you don't really realize that you're wasting your day just doing menial labor things, and then the hard work and the deep work doesn't get done. So log your deep work. I created a Google spreadsheet for myself, and it's going to work well because I'm keeping it open on a tab on my computer, and I'm just going to start using this and really just logging my hours as if I'm working for a boss, because this boss is she's very she's on the ball. Okay. Anyway, so manage our time effectively and staying financially stable, because we're not losing leads, we're not losing contacts, we're not losing sales, and we can achieve the freedom and autonomy that we desire. So let's keep embracing our continuous learning in terms of creating entrepreneurship for ourselves, building strong networks. So go and follow people that are 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 steps ahead of you, that can give you these tips and tricks so that you can implement that in your business. Be prepared to adapt to market changes. So stay up to date with what happens in technology, stay up to date with what happens in your industry, so that you can be on the ball and you can be first, and you can, be a trendsetter rather than a late, what do you call it? Late adopter, something like that. Anyway, be prepared to adapt to the market changes. With the right approach, our businesses can thrive, and it can fit seamlessly into our life. So I like to say that I like to fit in my business into the cracks of my life. So just building something that's not just a second job. So you're not building something on the side to replace your full-time job just for it to just become another job. You are looking to create time, money, and choice freedom in your life. And we need to start thinking about these things. How can we do that? So I just want to see, how can I balance work and personal life while running a business? So first of all, I would say, having your goals and your vision and your mission and your values for your personal life and for your business separately on a piece of paper. Just write it out. What is your 3-year vision? What is your mission? So the difference between a vision and a mission is a vision is what do you see 3 years from now for yourself? What do you see 3 years from now for your business? Your mission statement is what would you like people to say about you when you're no longer here? What is your legacy? What are you leaving behind? That is your mission. What do you want people to say about you when you're gone? That is your mission. What your life is about. Okay, so your vision, your mission, you need to have at least 10 goals for this year that you know you're going to accomplish, and you're going to strive to accomplish in your personal life and in your business life. And obviously knowing your values. Knowing your values is so crucially important. It sounds trivial, but it sorts out so much in your mind about what is important, what is the priorities in your life. I'm not sure who said it, but they say, it's a quote that says, show me your daily routine and I will tell you what your priorities and your values are. So go and look at your daily routine. What are you spending time on? What are you valuing? What are you prioritizing? And if you say, I don't have time for this, try saying instead, it's not a priority, and see how that feels. Okay. What tools can help automate my business processes? So there's many tools. I've done some research on CRMs and things like that. Just want to scroll up a bit because I made myself a little table with a lot of these tools, and I'm going to call out some of these. And many of them. Thinking about tools like Go High Level, where are the other ones? Cortra, Thinkific, Coursera, all these sites that can actually help you be quicker and do better. I want to see where the other ones are now. Let me just scroll up a bit. I've done so much research. It's very interesting. Okay. No. Goodness gracious. Okay, so we have got, let's see, I think this is on another one. Okay, but anyway, we've got so many funnels and things that we can use, CRMs, and you can check it out. You can actually just go and Google and go and ask ChatGPT to give you some suggestions as well with the different ones, and just ask it to really show you what is available and what is the capabilities, what is the pricing, things like that, so you can sort it out for yourself so that you can see, what will help you, what will suit you, what is something that you can look at. I just want to see, is it this one? Just check on my computer. I wanna give you some names so that you can actually go and check out these resources. Just wait for a second. Let me just find it. Can't remember where I put it now. Okay, I'll definitely share that with you, probably in a post. But yeah, just looking at the different ways of automation so that you can actually do that for yourself, and just really make your life easier for yourself. What are some other questions that I've had? How important is having an online presence for a flexible business? Well, it goes to show that if you have a laptop and you work from your laptop, you can work anywhere in the world. I mean, I have my business, and if I want to go visit my mom for a week, I pack up my laptop and go. If I want to go to the Northern Cape for a week, I pack up my laptop and go. As long as I've got Wi-Fi and I've got my cell phone, I've got my laptop, I'm good to go. So it's definitely very lucrative or very flexible to have a laptop lifestyle. And don't just think about sitting on the beach. Think about being in the hospital with your sick child and being able to still work, or like us, going to the mall at 10 a.m. on a school day, because we just, we're flexible with our school and we're flexible with my business. So we are flexible all the way around. So if we have unexpected things that are happening, then we just roll with it. We just do whatever we need to do until it's done. So important. So what strategies can I use to stay updated with industry trends? I would say following things like Reddit, and following, being updated with newsletters, subscribing to industry leaders, which can really just give you some insights and stuff on how the trends are in the industry. I know for me in the coaching industry, just attending webinars and seminars and trainings regularly, just keeping that continuous learning going, to keep up to date with everything. Number 5, how can I ensure financial stability in my business? So financial stability comes when you have systems and processes in place. So when you actually have, you've got your systems and processes like your CRMs and stuff that helps you, so that you don't lose your lead, so that you don't, that you're not consistent on your nurture sequence, that you don't book the sales calls, which you forget, that you don't follow up with a client because you haven't set up the onboarding sequence or the welcome email sequence, or all of those things. So automation and delegation, that will help you to have financial stability, because it's all about consistency at the end of the day. We need to be consistent. If we're not consistent, then obviously we're going to lose out. All right, so I think that is that for today. I hope you have a lovely day, a lovely evening wherever you are, and we'll talk again. Bye.